Hey guys! Today I am going to show you my autographed book collection. Now, I want to disclaim this and say, unfortunately, I have never met an author in real life, or I guess that's technically not true. I met one when I was in Girl Scouts. He came in to talk to our troop, but for the life of me, I can't remember his name, and I don't believe I have any of his books, but all of the books I'm about to show you I have purchased online through either Books of Wonder, I think is the one, Good Choice Reads. I got one from Target. I found them in BAM or in Barnes & Noble. I personally think having an autographed book is cool whether or not you've met the author, and even though I haven't met any of these individuals yet, hopefully, maybe someday I will. I'm really proud of the collection of books that I have that are autographed, even though, like I said, I haven't met any of them. And yeah, so I just wanted to show them to you. The very first autographed book I ever got, I ordered from, I can't remember if it's a Barnes & Noble in Seattle or if it's like a independent bookstore, but Rochelle Mead had linked it on her official website. I don't know if you can still do this, and you could request an autographed book of hers with like personalization, what have you, and she would go into that store every other week or whenever she got time, and she would sign those books and then they would be shipped out to you. You just had to buy from that one bookstore. I bought Vampire Academy and she signed and personalized it to me, and this is kind of what sparked me wanting to start collecting autographed books. I had seen people who've like been to BookCon or BEA or all of those other big book conventions that I would love to be able to go to. I just haven't had the opportunity or the time or frankly the money. So I wanted to start finding autographed books in my own way, and the internet is how I did it, and this is what kind of sparked me always being on the lookout for autographed books. So I can't really recall the order in which I got a lot of these books. I know for certain the first and like the last two, so somewhere in there. This is right when this book came out. Target online had some on sale, and I purchased two of them, one for me and one for a friend of mine, and that would be Allegiant by Veronica Roth. It's not personalized or anything, but it's still signed by her, and I was going through a huge Divergent craze. I came into the books really late, but just in time for the release of Allegiant, and when I saw that Target was selling them with an autograph, I kind of flipped and had to buy it. It was really a big spur of the moment thing for me. But I'm really happy that I have it, because this is, like I said, I like having it. So next up, I already owned this book in hardcover, and I actually own it in the special edition version, so rebuying it was kind of stupid. But I was walking around BAM in my bookstore, which is Books A Million. I don't know if people actually call it BAM, but that's what everyone in my area does. And it had one of those like yellow stickers where it says signed copy, and I flipped, and without thinking I immediately brought it to the register, and that is The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. Since I bought it in a bookstore, obviously it's not personalized or anything, but I mean, like, it's the J squiggle, and I was going through a really big John Green phase, and I had purchased a bunch of his books. I think I had just read The Fault in Our Stars. If not, then I had like just finished Paper Towns or something. I read 3 of his books. I really should read the rest, but I just haven't gotten to them yet. And owning a signed John Green book meant the world to me. And so, especially since like it's an Indiana author, and like that's where I'm from, and I wanted it, and I have no impulse control. So the next book I found, I think, through the author's website. He mentioned that you could go to Books of Wonder and buy signed books. Books of Wonder, if you haven't heard of it, I'm going to link it in the down bar. I'm pretty sure it's an independent bookstore in New York, I want to say. They have a lot of signed books on hand. I don't know how quickly they sell out or if they can replace the ones that they have, but when I saw that this book was on there, I had to get it. This author I have been reading since the summer before 7th grade. It means a lot to me to have something that he signed, and in this case it is Rick Riordan's Percy Jackson's Greek Gods, and his signature is like really big and I like it. I mean, like, the book is big, so you would think the signature would be big too. But I flipped upon realizing that I could get this because Percy Jackson is one of like my main childhood reads, or middle school, whatever. Like, Percy Jackson just meant a lot to me, so having something that Rick Riordan signed also means the world to me. So the next book I also found when I was gallivanting around BAM in my bookstore, and even though I already had a signed book by her, like I said before, I have no impulse control. Absolutely zero, which you will see when I get to like the last book that I have that's signed. But when I saw the sticker that said signed copy, I had to get it. And that is Richelle Mead's Glittering Court. It's just her signature, again, not personalized. I only have 3 personalized books, and that's because I bought them online. And like they had an option to be personalized, so I went for it, but like I said, no impulse control. If I see a shiny sticker that says signed copy, even if I haven't heard of the author, I like get this pull in my gut. I'm like, oh, I should buy that. Obviously, I haven't heard of the author. I don't, but I still like have that like signed. I need it. I think it runs in my blood because my dad's got a bunch of signed sports memorabilia. So just like no impulse control. None. Absolutely zero. So the next book that I'm going to show you I got from Good Choice Reads, and I mentioned this in my birthday book haul, and this website, I think they do book reviews, but they also have like virtual signings where if they are hosting a book signing, you can order a book from the signing and you can have it personalized to you if you so choose, or just plain old autographed, and they'll send it to you and you get it fairly quickly. I've done this twice and I find it to be a really great website. I'm going to link it in the down bar with like Books of Wonder and probably BAM. Hell, I'm just going to put some links down there if you're interested in anything. But the first book that I got from Good Choice Reading, or Good Choice Reads, I always forget what the title of this website is. Regardless, it's The Assassin's Blade by Sarah J Maas, and this one I did get personalized. There's not like a message or anything, but like it's Sarah J Maas wrote my name and then signed her name underneath it. Like, that's amazing. That's so freaking cool. It means a lot to me that I have a Sarah J Maas book, because she is definitely an auto-buy author, top 5, maybe even top 3 authors for me at this present time, and it just, I love having this. And then also, if you saw my birthday book haul, you know which book is coming up next. This is my most recent autographed book, and I love it to death. And it's A Court of Mist and Fury. Again, personalized. I love it. Yes, so this is an interesting story behind this. If you watch my book haul, my parents bought me A Court of Mist and Fury for my birthday. Hardcover, beautiful, you know, the works. And I finished it, and it was like I was in a trance. I immediately went to her website, because I actually found Good Choice Reads through Sarah J Maas's website, and I had to see if they were hosting an event with her so I could get a signed copy of this book, because this book is probably my favorite that I've read this year so far, and I swear I was in a trance, and I found out that the signing specifically for this book had closed, but they were also having one for the release of Empire of Storms, if you are interested in that. That comes out in September. But Sarah J Maas was monitoring a different book signing, and her books would also be available to be personalized and autographed and all that good stuff. So I was about to buy the book when the Wi-Fi in my house crashed and my computer wasn't working. So I ran downstairs to the desktop, and the internet in my house was gone. for like 5 minutes. I'm like frantically trying to figure out what is wrong with the internet. I get it fixed. I don't even give myself time to think before I like buy the book. And I had like 2 weeks before the event occurred, and you could cancel your order up until like the event itself and the book is signed. But I just kept second guessing myself. I'm like, oh, I should cancel it, I shouldn't buy it, I already have it in hardcover, and clearly no impulse control because I just went for it and I have it now and I love it, and no regrets at all. None. Honestly, I am contemplating not pre-ordering Empire of Storms so I can get another signed copy of a Sarah J. Maas book because of how much she means to me as an author, and like I said, I've got no impulse control, absolutely none. Yeah, so that was just kind of a fun video to share. I've seen a couple booktubers do something like this before, and I just kind of wanted to chime in there, even though I know a lot of people who have signed books get them at actual book signings or BookCon or BEA, and that is so cool, and I really wish I could have that opportunity, but I sadly don't. The closest thing I had was when Blood of Olympus was coming out by Rick Riordan. He was hosting a signing in Naperville, which is roughly an hour from where I live, and I really, really wanted to go, and it was like during a break in my freshman year, so I could have come home for it, but it just didn't end up panning out, and I wasn't able to attend, so I have never been able to go to a book signing or BookCon or BEA. Frankly, I didn't know those things existed until joining BookTube. So this is how I've been building my collection, through the internet. I like being able to have some type of book memorabilia, autographed, what have you, even though I haven't been able to attend an actual event where I could meet these authors that I love so much, but just having their signatures on books is awesome to me, and I love it. So I hope you enjoyed the video, I hope you're having a great day, and I will see you later with another one. Bye!